Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Attack, your first stop for titillating, tactical, practical, factual, and actual Oblivion Remastered gameplay. And I'm doing this Oblivion Remastered walkthrough on Master difficulty.
On Master difficulty, Slack?
Yes, the dreaded Master difficulty. Cue going down like the Titanic music. Alright, that's enough of that. Just to be clear, I'm not playing on the highest difficulty setting because I'm some kind of masochist attempting to pleasure you with painful endeavors. Nope, quite the opposite. I intend to turn this game into my bitch. Not just my bitch, my cell bitch. That's right, I'm going to force this game to its knees to do unspeakable things solely for our amusement. Alright, enough of the small talk. Roll the intro. He makes dumb jokes while he shoots his guns. Major Slack is lots of fun.
Major Slack Attack.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no guns in this game.
Shut up, Pee-wee. Alright, let's get underway. This is part 6 of my Oblivion Remastered walkthrough. In today's video, we're going to get a whole bunch of free stuff, including a ring that will allow us to run faster, a free spell that will allow us to breathe underwater, a helmet that is perfect for stealth gameplay, and we're going to set up a little ATM machine that we hit up every 3 days for about 2,500 gold. Cue cast register sound. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get underway. What I want to do is empty out my inventory a little bit here. 54 out of 200, no. You want it down to around under 40. So let's dump this. And let's dump some arrows. $41. That should do it. Alright. Today's adventure begins in Shandal. Shandal? Is that how you pronounce that? Yep. Shadenhall. Shadenhall. And you want to go to Shadenhall East Gate. Beat me up, Scotty. Alright, and before we go outside, let's wait till daytime for maximum visibility. I have a funny feeling we're going to run into some, how should we say, activity as soon as we step out the door. Alright, saddle up, lock and load. Make sure all the hotkeys are in order. Heal me. Steel bow. Dragon skin. Damage health potion. And extra sauce. Quick save. Okay, first thing we're going to do is going to go after the base ring of speed. And if you look towards the east, east-northeast, and you can fix your compass on Fort Farragut. Fort Farragut, okay? It's 122 paces away. Let's go there now. What's up for doggies? What's that? Oh. Get some venison from that deer. Couple of deer here. Okay, hang on. We can one-shot these with our damage potions. And I don't have arrows. Got him. Venison. Good. And the other deer have been alerted. Got him. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And venison is good for feather. Yeah, that's what we want. Definitely. Okay, here's Fort Farragut. Two things we're going to get here. The base ring of speed and some poisoned apples. Let's start with the base ring of speed. Here's the front door, the front entrance to Fort Farragut. Just ignore that for now. Go back out here. Up here. And if you look along this curved wall right here, on that little ledge right there is the base ring of speed. Two ways you can get this. I think this is a better way to get it. Up here. This is the kind of precarious way to get it. You could potentially drop down on the ledge from here, but what may happen is you may accidentally knock the ring down onto the ground, at which point it'd be practically impossible to find. I don't recommend this. I realize that you can do that, but instead you should go over here. Okay, at this point, do a quick save, and then go into walk mode and carefully edge yourself out on the ledge here. Easy, 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 and try to push forward as soon as you can, and then just shimmy along the ledge like here, like this, in walk mode, all the way along the ledge here like this. Watch it, easy, easy, until you come to a big pile of gold here, and you can see the ring right there. But if you can't see it, just pick up all the gold. But you can see that there's the ring right there. There we go. The base ring of speed. Fortify speed on self, 6 points. Thank you very much. Who loves you? Slack loves us. That's right. Don't you forget it. Hey, I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and post a comment and subscribe to my channel. I put a lot of work into these videos. They're not blind playthroughs. They are real walkthroughs. Okay. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's just grab all this gold here. Done and done. And this should be a safe drop down. Let's just do a quick save just in case. Cute chicken sound. And what? Look at that! Ha! And we got some acrobatics out of that. Okay. Okay, and heal up. And we are now running a little bit faster. Alright, now, next. Poisoned apples from the front entrance of Fort Farragut right here. Turn to the left, follow the wall up to this tree stump here, this large tree stump here. Okay. Grab these bergamots and you could jump in here and take the trap door into Fort Farragut. Alright, and grab our torch. Put away our bow and turn to the left. Let's start with the poisoned apples. They're in this barrel locked by very hard. Now, I have been having an ongoing thing with locks. The lockpick fairy visited me a couple days ago and endowed me with the ability to open any lock. So for a whole day I was able to open any lock. Then she came the following night and installed a patch which completely nerfed my abilities. The next day I woke up, I couldn't open a lock for the life of me. And now today, I'm back to opening any lock I like, but I just developed this system. I did a lockpick tutorial in part 2, at the beginning of part 2. You can go back and watch part 2. Basically, you have to find the tumbler that's falling at a slow speed. Now, here's where it gets tricky. What you have to do is hit the set tumbler as the pick is moving up. And this is where I always blow it, but I've developed a new system. What I do is I count down, or I say down, as the pick is hitting the bottom. I just keep going down, 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 down. And then I just hit set tumbler right after I say down. So down, 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 down. There we go. Let's try it again. Here we got a slow tumbler. Down, 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 down. There we go. That is not a slow tumbler. That's not a slow tumbler. That's not a slow tumbler. You can always tell if it's a slow tumbler by you hit it, and if you hold down the move pick button, whatever that is for you, and you keep it jammed up at the top, if you see any little bit of the spring appearing, it's not the slow tumbler. So let it go, try again, and it resets every time. That's not a slow tumbler. There we go. I'm holding the move pick button up, and none of the spring is appearing as it's bouncing up and down. So here we go. Down, 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 down. There we go. That's a slow tumbler. Down, 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 down. There we go. That's a slow tumbler. Down, 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 down. There we go. That's my new system. And there we go. Poisoned apples. We're 300 gold each, times 10, that's 3,000 gold. And with the seller's discount, we'll get about 2,500 gold selling it out to, what's her face? Orlin Way at the Mystic Emporium. And let's grab the other stuff here. So this is our ATM. We can come back here every 3 days. It's going to spawn every 3 days and get a fresh batch of poisoned apples to sell off. So that's 2,500 gold every 3 days. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. Don't you forget it. And don't forget the couple of human hearts here. There's one there, there's one over there. I believe there's a nightshade in there. And I forgot, I could have made an open average lock spell. I forgot to do that. Because I still want to do that whenever possible. I want to rely on spells instead of... And this, I've opened this so many times. It just has like... It's the crappiest loot. So I'm not even going to bother. Take the silver dagger, the leather gauntlets. Oh, let's take that book that sells for a pretty penny. Okay, I can't resist. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. See, apparently my eye to voice coordination is better than my... See, look at this. 16 gold for an average lock. It's hardly worth that. I'm not getting bothered with this one. Yeah, my hand to voice coordination is better than my hand to eye coordination. So that's how I figured out that I'm much better doing it like that. And we're done here. Okay, so we got the ATM, we got the base ring of speed. Let's go after the free water breathing spell. This will involve a bit of a quest. Okay. Shields up, Scotty. Let's go to town because I want to make sure my carry weight is below around 40. And put that away there, IPA. What time is it? It is good.
Hello
Okay,
there.
so we can
Good
sell
to
off
see
the
you.
poisoned apples.
Well, good day. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
That can
You
go.
drive a hard bargain.
10 poisoned apples. That's going to exceed her maximum gold. So we're going to have to sell them in batches. So let's sell a batch of 8 and then sell the other 2.
That's more than
There you
I'd
go.
usually pay.
There you go. Easy 2,500 gold. Don't need this. Damage endurance on self. No, thank you.
A fine transaction.
3 seconds paralysis. Nope. We can make better poisons. And this might be useful.
Come back and see me again. Be seeing you.
Alright, let's go home and dump off the rest of this stuff. And that'll give us a quick way to get to the Shaden Hall Mages Guild through our special portals. Mages Guild portal balcony here at Frostcrake Spire. And looks like my free library disappeared. I don't know if I showed that. Yeah, I think I showed that in the previous video. That was a glitch. I wasn't supposed to have that. I noticed that on Saturday it disappeared, and then it came back, and then it disappeared again. So, let me just dump all these ingredients in here. Potion of Fortitude. Could have sold that off too. Okay, let's test the iron bow for now. 40, that's good, and the silver dagger, 35, that's good. Okay, carry weight is respectable. Yeah, you want it less than 40. Not absolutely essential, but okay, so we're going to the Shaden Hall Mages Guild. And we're looking for Falker, the head honcho named Falker. That could be him right there. Nope. He is found near the counter to the left of the entrance at 6 a.m. according to Major Slack Research and Development, so let's wait 6 hours. Should be just getting up.
Well met.
Should be found right here. Let's just wait 1 more hour. There he is. The guy in the foppish looking jacket.
What is it, associate?
Falker.
Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Why, yes, that's exactly why we're here. Recommendation.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are.
Yes, we shall.
There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Very good. Okay, so we have a new
Farewell.
quest. Very well. Shaden Hall recommendation. We have to see Dietzen. Dietzen is an Argonian. She's typically up here. Can be found a little later in the morning, so let's wait a couple hours. Okay, so we're looking for a female Argonian in a blue dress. Nope. Come on, Deezen. There she is. Where are you going?
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
That's nice. We're here about the recommendation.
Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important.
Okay, so we have to
Be
wait
careful,
till
associate.
after 1 p.m. So let's just wait a couple hours. Falcar will retire to his quarters.
Hello there.
There he is. Okay, so we have to wait till he retires to his quarters. He's going to go down to the basement. And he goes into the basement. Very good. And let's go talk to Deetsan
Good
again.
day.
How you doing?
It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here.
Recommendation.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot.
Very
If
good.
I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed.
Oh, really?
He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm
that's not good.
reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Alright, so we have the buoyancy spell for free. Just by taking on this quest.
Be careful, associate.
Alright, so Shadenhall recommendation. I need to enter the well behind the Mages Guild in Shadenhall to retrieve the Ring of Burden for Falcar. The last person given this task has disappeared. Shall you learn anything about him? I should speak to Deetsan. Alright, so we have a new spell. Magic. Buoyancy. Hook it up. And let's put this in number 4. Okay, so now we can breathe underwater for 30 seconds. There we go. Free Waterbreathing Spell. And you can keep it. Like, it doesn't get taken away at the end of the quest. Okay, so the well is outside. Look around here like this. Cast your water breathing spell. Do a quick save just in case you're like, you know, a little nervous about swimming underwater. And down you go. Alright, so we got 30 seconds. Over here we find Vidkun. Oh, that's a shame. And here's the Ring of Burden, and it weighs a whopping 150 pounds. That's why I had to empty out your inventory. So grab that and the gold, and you can leave his clothes. And before you go out, this will update the quest, so you can go over here and get a Nern root. Grab the Nern root, and we're out of here. Find the ladder, and up we go. Okay, so we have the Ring of Burden on us. You don't actually have to pick it up. All you have to do is just like pick it up and then drop it, and then just go back and talk to Deetsan. You don't have to bring it back. It weighs a whopping 150 pounds. That's why I had to empty out your inventory. I'm still trying to decide whether there's absolutely any possible use for this whatsoever. So I'm going to bring it home and stash it in my chest. It may be completely useless. I saw somebody in old Oblivion using this to pass time very quickly. You apparently quit the Ring of Burden and just fast traveled across the map and then back, and that would very quickly pass 3 days. Doesn't work anymore. So I don't know if this has any use for whatsoever. I'm going to keep it anyways. You can do what you want with it. I'm going to keep it, stash it in the chest just in case it has some use that we haven't thought of yet. Okay, let's go talk to Dietsan.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation.
Oh, it's a shame. I've got this ring of burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
Okay. So, how about that recommendation?
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkund, so I confronted Falkar directly.
Oh, how
He
nice.
was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out.
Wow, that's not good.
I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one.
Okay.
You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Okay, so quest has
Goodbye.
been updated. Let me just unload the Ring of Burden because I think it actually slows you down a little bit. And let's go rummaging around in Falkar's room. It's in the basement here. And we can always hook up the clairvoyance spell to find out exactly where it is. There you go, follow the magic blue line, and there's his door right there. And it's always open at this stage of the quest, although other times it's locked by a key. Okay, so what we want is the black soul gems in this chest right here. And once again, I should have made an open lock spell. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll do that as soon as we get back home. So we're gonna have to open this up the annoying way. Down, 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 down. It's not working anymore. Focus slack. Down, 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 down. There we go. Down, 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 down. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is what you're looking for here. These two black soul gems. Grab those. Both of them. And you can look around the rest of the room here. There's no evidence of recommendation in Falkar's room, but I found black soul gems. I should take them to Dietsan immediately. No. No. Bad. Bad. Do not take them to Dietsan immediately. At this point, you should abort the quest, okay, temporarily. And I'm going to show you why later on. You don't have to complete it. You're under no obligation to complete the quest. Oh, let's take this and this. Yeah, it's to our advantage to not complete this quest right away. There's no hurry. It doesn't really pay that much. So we're done. We got everything we wanted out of this. We got the black soul gems. We got the buoyancy spell. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Finally, let's go get Gleam, a great helmet for stealthing. Alright, Gleam is found way over here in Anvil. We want to get to this little island right here, so the best place to travel to is... Actually, let's go home and dump off the Ring of Burden first. Because it's junking up my inventory with 150 pounds of nothing. Okay. Chest. Ring of Burden. In you go. Carry weight is 36. That's fantastic. Okay, we're definitely going to run into some mud crabs. So let's get our extra sauce spell ready. Extra sauce. Very good. Quick save. And over to Anvil. And like I said, we want to get to this island here, so let's start outside of the Horse Whisperer stables. Beam up, Scotty. It's late in the evening. Let's wait till the next day. Get some nice visibility. Alright, quick save. And we want to get out to... Is there a... Nope. Okay. We want to get out to this island right here. So let's put a waypoint there and head out there. Arrow. Those are good for 45 strength and restore agility. Okay, we want to get to that island right there. And it's loaded with mud crabs, maybe 2 or 3 mud crabs. And just like Skyrim, mud crabs are a force to be reckoned with on the highest difficulty setting. So, there's one right there. And we want to get all those sacred lotus flowers there. So, here we go. Extra sauce. We got some poisons, but we want to milk some marksman skill leveling out of this mud crab here. So, let's try avoid one-shotting it with a poison. Swing and a miss. There we go. Grab some crab meat. Make sure the coast is clear. Let's go down to collect all these sacred lotus flowers, which are great for damage health potions, as you know. Let me just wait 1 more hour to get this sun up a little more. There we go. Okay, nice and clear. Quick save. Onto the island we go. You'd be best to run around the whole island and clear the mud crabs out before we attempt to get the Gleam stealth helmet. Stealth helmet, rather. And there's also a Nern root over here. Don't forget to get this. Show you what to do with those later. There's a quest involved with all the Nern roots. I'm fully aware of that. Table that for a later date. Can't do everything all at once. Okay, so let's go around the entire perimeter of the island to A, reveal it on the map, and B, to see if there's any mud crabs that are going to harass us as we're trying to get to the right spot to find Gleam. This is very unusual. There's no mud crabs here whatsoever. Never seen this before. Dollars to donuts, they're going to come out just as I'm starting to explain how to find Gleam. Nope. Okay, I see something on the radar right there. Oh, here we go. I knew it. Okay. Extra sauce. And yeah, a little dodging, eh? Yeah? Down you go. And what is crab meat good for? It is good for... oh yeah, resist shock. And restore endurance. That's good. Usually there's 2. I think this time there's only 1. Okay, so let's just assume that you've cleared all the mud crabs. Let's quick save. Bring up your map. Zoom into your local map. Now, what you want to do is go to an exact spot on this coast right here. The way to find this spot is you're looking for this boulder right here and see this little peninsula that juts out here. If you draw a line, a straight line from the top here through this boulder to this coastline here, and you see this little tiny bump right there. See that little bump right there? Okay, drawing a straight line through here, through the boulder, and you get down to this bump here. Put a marker there. Okay, now you got a marker on that bump. Let's go to the marker. Let's walk and carefully line over 10 pieces away. Going right down here. Okay, right down to the water's edge. Okay, this is perfect. Do a quick save. Okay, now you're going to turn around. Hook up your Waterbreathing Spell. Buoyancy. Alright, now we're going to jump into the water and back away from our marker 25 paces. We jump into the water. There's our blue marker. Okay, and just simply back away from it. You're going basically straight out. Okay. Keep going. Should be going straight out from... I'm probably off a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. Basically you want to go straight out west. Okay, watching your marker, keeping the compass on the marker. Straight out 25 paces. There we go, 25 paces. Back up a little bit, 25 paces. Okay, quick save. Take your Waterbreathing Spell and dive straight down. And there it is right there. There's the thin Gleam helmet. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. That's how to find it exactly. Without screwing around. Okay? Okay, so what does Thin Gleam do? Thin Gleam allows you to water breathe, like perpetually. Let's just put it on. Okay. It does other things too, but just jump in the water. Now you can like breathe forever underwater. No issues whatsoever. That's just one of the things it can do. Another thing it does is it casts Night Eye. As long as you have it on, it will cast Night Eye. And another thing it will do is as soon as you cast it, it casts a Detect Life spell. So the best thing to do with this is to hotkey it. So for example, we could hotkey it to Number 4. That way we can put it on and off at will. Okay, put it off. Put it on. Cast Detect Life. And you don't like... And Night Eye. This is great for nighttime. It's perfect for nighttime. So you can stealth around at nighttime and still see everything very, very clearly. And if you want to take it off, just hit your hotkey again. There you go. This is going to be immensely useful for what's coming up next. There you go. A whole bunch of cool stuff. Who loves you? Yeah. Slack loves you. And don't you forget it. Let's go back home and regroup. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. Post a comment. And most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. And I'm going to try to go on an Oblivion Remastered upload marathon. Yeah, so I'm going to try to upload videos like straight through the week, every day straight through the week. Yeah, so look forward to that. Another video coming right at you tomorrow and the day after. I'm going to try to go for 7 days. Try. Operative for try. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Please give this video a thumbs up. Otherwise you don't get to watch the next one.
Pee-wee, how exactly are you going to enforce that policy? Didn't really think that one through, did you?
Shut up, bitch.
Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.